The finals open beta is here, and it's here with a bang. As someone who absolutely loved my time with the last closed playtest, I was eagerly waiting the next time I got to get my hands on one of my most anticipated shooters of hopefully 2023, but possibly 2024. Finally, the finals returns, and in just a few rounds, it has once again cemented itself as one of the most just pure, fun FPS games I have ever played. And honestly, exactly what the doctor ordered in regards to an FPS title at this moment. As a quick reminder for those who may not know, the finals is a team-based arena-ish FPS developed by a bunch of ex-DICE developers, and in many ways it shows those credentials. It has a massive emphasis on destruction and adaptability, as the arena will change drastically throughout the match. Blowing holes underneath opponents, launching rockets to knock objectives free, throwing goo grenades, and creating walls, these sandbox elements come together so well to create absolute chaotic fun. So far, it's a game that rewards quick thinking and allows for some creative problem solving even in the middle of a firefight, as you can adapt to new enemies and situations on the fly. You could very well be in the middle of a gunfight when suddenly the entire floor below you just collapses in a massive explosion. It just feels absolutely fantastic. I was really impressed with the gunplay in the previous closed playtest, and they feel just as good again. They are punchy and loud with excellent audio design, echoing shots and explosive punctuation throughout the variety of environments. Aiming feels snappy, but in some ways the gunplay is generally slower than you might expect. While I'm sure some cracked out streamer freak will have clips of them zipping around with a wiggle movement that makes you sick to watch, it's not really a twitch shooter. Tactical positioning and careful aim can be rewarded in this game quite a bit. It's not a tactical shooter by any stretch of the imagination, but it is a little bit slower paced and thoughtful than you might expect given its aesthetic. However, with multiple teams and players all battling over the same objectives, it's more likely to turn into an absolute cluster of explosions and flying bullets. The lack of twitchy gunplay is accentuated in an extremely slow time to kill, like shockingly slow. While landing headshots will melt enemy health bars, engagements can be very extended affairs, which I personally prefer. It allows for more opportunities to adapt and get the upper hand in a fight or reposition instead of just being deleted on sight. Movement feels much smoother and improved from the last playtest, I'm happy to see. Vaulting, sprinting, sliding, and climbing over the environments feels much more fluid and natural, and reminds me of Modern Warfare 2019 in its movement and its speed, except for the lack of tactical sprint, and the cadence of the movement. So far I've yet to see obnoxious bunny hopping or slide canceling, other movement mechanics made for cracked out streamers, but that's not to say they don't exist in this game, I just haven't seen them yet. The finals features 3 classes, light, medium, and heavy, and you can basically extrapolate from there how they interact with each other and the roles they fulfill. I personally prefer medium so far, mostly just because it has the defibs and rip-off healing gun from Team Fortress 2, and I prefer playing a more support-focused role on the squad, but the heavy can be really fun with the sledgehammer and charge ability. You're basically just able to be a bulldozer and shred through barriers and walls. The classes, while they do have unique abilities, it's not quite to the extent of, say, Apex with its legends, but they offer a variety of playstyles to help you craft the perfect squad, or just choose your own preferred method of play. I think it's a decent system, and it's honestly refreshing to not see obnoxious hero characters with quippy one-liners present in the game. The game also features a new mode that I don't remember in the beta called Bank It, which I tried to play but was unable to get the matchmaking to work, so I'm gonna try it again. But I still prefer the tournament game mode, which is similar to the regular cash out, but features rounds of elimination instead of a single round. Instead of being just a straight up arena deathmatch, the finals instead has you focus on obtaining a cube of loot and cashing it out at a cash out station. When the timer runs out, the team that has control of the station wins the cash. Most cash at the end wins. It's a refreshingly fun formula that breaks out of the standard battle royale style gameplay loop that's been so prevalent in first-person shooters lately. It's just a great game so far to jump in and have some nice, relaxing, and explosive fun. The game already has a lot to offer and an incredibly solid foundation to build more content on, and I honestly think has a really good chance to be a massive success for this studio. I'm hopeful, at least. Go check it out. The open beta is available now on Steam. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more finals and FPS content. Let me know your thoughts if you've played it so far. That's it for me. Until next time.